Well, it is 2020, and oftentimes satire and real life are difficult to tell apart. There are sites like the Babylon Bee, which oftentimes I see headlines from, and I know the site's satire, but I also believe that what they're writing could have happened. It's absolutely crazy out there. And there's been a thread that is making the rounds that I'm 99% sure is a troll or fake, but also it could be real. And I thought it would be funny because it would be funny to cover because at very minimum, I could see this being real. Now, there was a tweet going around yesterday that says, our group of expert approved journalists, Unbiased Katie, Journalist Stu, which is Friends of Journalism, which is also, I'm almost certain, a satire account, Inclusive Gamers, and a bunch of other like activism Twitter accounts, have produced a list of demands that must be met. They must be met. This is scary. If you're a gamer, it's a challenging time to enjoy video games. Our demands to the gaming industry, if it wishes to continue, they threaten to end it. Now, I'm not sure that feminists have ended much of anything except perhaps a Hostess cupcake, but nonetheless, M-rated age is now 25 plus. That's a bizarre, even if satirical, demand. Why? Is it because at 25, most of you still think like 12-year-olds? It's possible. We also see, stop making and using pew-pews for games. Background checks on M-rated games. Mandatory franchise diversity, POC, woman, and JLGBT plus. What's J? What's the J? What's the J mean? I just learned LGBTQIAA. What's the J? Games must be given a green light by an approved journalist before being published. Ban players from all online games if they have been banned from any social media platform for hate speech. Now, I know this is satire, but you know what? We're going to look at some of the replies because they're funny. Discounted games for POCs and LGBT plus. Uh-oh. Discounts? Well, are you saying they can't afford video games? Are you saying that they can't earn money? POC and JLGBT plus granted ability to ban bigots from server. Together, we can make gaming inclusive. Now, the fact that it has 1.2 thousand retweets and just 200 likes would tell you that it is a troll. It is a absolute farce. But if we look at the comments, and if the LGBTQRSTUVW plus community has such an issue with gaming, then why do you want discounts like bruh? And then there's a question mark chicken nugget available for $60. You see, most of these either are unnecessary, would cut costs to the companies, too hard to do, don't make sense, and 5 journalists aren't part of the LGBT community clowns. Wait, what? Aren't? What? 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 I think people legitimately think this is real. Godzilla had a stroke trying to read this and died. That's what my reaction is. How about no? You all realize that no developer is going to care. There's a lot of people in here that believe it's real. And I think a lot of that comes from, this isn't that far off from what people in the gaming community might demand. You know, if we look at the with comments, there's a wide variety. Guys, this is bait. It's a group claiming to be satire while pretending to be absolute extreme in the manner that makes you think they are. Journals are still garbage, but this is crap. Crap. Girl, you know you capping hard in this place. We can ratio this with a cute kitten. The fact that people in the comics don't know that this is just a sock puppets trying to make LGBT people look bad just shows you're eager. You're eager, you guys are, to be angry at something. One of them is literally a computer-generated dude. And you have journalist Kate, unbiased Kate, open-minded journalist with passion for social justice, truth seeker, vegan, JK journalist. It's so, I mean, it's funny that, I just think it's funny to me that this, I mean, there's a lot of people in here that think it's real. And I don't think that that is a dunk on, this shouldn't be a dunk on people that got fooled by it. I think it more so speaks to just how absurd the gaming space has gotten. Most of these people, this has got to be bait. I'm begging you, please just be bait. Of course it's bait. Of course it's bait. This is a huge win for them. But there's clearly a lot of people, here's Weaponized Nerd Rage in here. This has to be a joke, right? Modern day video games have become an absolute joke. Here's a funny one too. Where's this other one? I had another kind of funny comment. Where'd that go? Oh, no. Where are you? Where are you, crazy comment? Oh, here you are. You know, here's somebody that was tagged in here as well. Again, bait, right? This was just a few days ago. Friendly reminder to you gamers out there. Feminism, journalism. Dear gamers, you shouldn't be purchasing or playing video games. The chemical that your brain produces when you play video games is the same chemical that your brain produces when you end people's lives. Adrenaline. Gaming is literally condoning bad behavior by programming you to be addicted to it. Eventually, you'll end up committing a real crime just to be able to feel that feel again. Similarly, video games like GTA normalize this kind of behavior, making the player numb and morally corrupt. This is, of course, another troll, but I have to give credit. Because if you go through the comment section and you just look at it, you can see a lot of people aren't sure that it is. Even here, journalist Kate replying. Katie, if anyone wants to be educated on what games aren't corruptive to play, have a look at Inclusive Gamers. To the angry gamers out there, stay mad, bigots, painting my toenails. This kind of stuff makes me want to start a satire account. I mean, you could see a lot of people, journalist Kate, should gamers be put on a watch list? Gamers belong on a watch list. Wait, what is this? The frat rat. Thank you for being so brave and speaking up, Katie. You forgot to mention that it's only men and boys that produce life-ending adrenaline when playing video games. That's because women can't end other people since they are systematically oppressed by men. I love it because every time one of these will pop up, you know, and it's so close. It's so close to reality. When you look at their website, it's also a website full of hilarious, how do you say, memery. The original post talks about being a journalist, but they're not really a journalist. Jamie Cinch of this claims to be a writer for Cinch Media. Here, let me go here. Here we go here. Unbiased editor-in-chief for Cinch News. And, I mean, I want to give you props, right? Jaguar, the car manufacturer, needs to be held accountable for BLM pro... I mean, what? This is all satire, and it's hilarious because it's very difficult to tell the difference. I actually think that they have a good idea here. The bigoted truth behind Animal Crossing New Horizons by Jamie B. The famous Nintendo series Animal Crossing is targeted towards children with its cutesy art style and minimalist control design. However, this dreadful series should be kept far away from our impressionable children as possible. I love it. I think Babylon Bee-esque content in 2020 makes a lot of sense. You are presumably human. While you took the other characters in this game are talking animals, you buy the plane ticket from Tom Nook to fly to an indigenous island where you are suddenly bothered to start colonizing it, ruining its natural habitat with infrastructure, foreign fruits, and capitalism. I mean, this is clear satire, but it could absolutely be real, which is what makes it amazing. Good luck to you, Cinch News, on your trolling goals. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.